Okay, so I just started to try to make a video, and I was like a minute into the video, and this thing pops up on my computer screens, and it said on my computer screen, and it says the video is being recorded, but no audio is detected. And I'm like, what the crap? So I turn it off, and I go back to watch the video, and I had audio. That's just weird. So I don't know. Excuse me. It's the Diet Dr. Pepper. Makes me burpy. Okay. So, I'm not doing the vlog. I'm just gonna, I don't know, I guess I am doing a vlog. I'm just talking. I gotta take my picture down off of here so that I'm not staring at myself. Can y'all see my kitty cat? He's spread out on my table back there. Probably can't see him when he moves. Oh, well, that's not helping. See him back there? I hate it whenever he sits on my furniture like that. I hate it. These tables that we got, it's a matching coffee table and two end tables. And the one, the coffee table end tables and the Chester drawers and nightstand, two nightstands that me and Justin got. We didn't get them at the same place, but we got the, living room stuff one place and the bedroom stuff a different place. But the, they're all dark, like, dark wood, I don't know, it's not cherry really, it's just like a really dark brown. And, but they're all the same color, the dark brown, like really, really dark brown stain, whatever it is. And Alistair's, light colored. And every time he gets on there, on any of it, he, leaves like hair. And he doesn't shed that bad, really. But, excuse me. But I guess because it's so dark that it shows up, and it drives me crazy. I usually holler at him to get down, but I'm going to leave him alone because he's sleeping. That is not what I wanted to vlog about, but whatever. You know me. Just kind of comes out. So I was thinking about telling a story from some time in my life, and I was going to tell a story about me and Justin, but I couldn't really think of a particular story that I really wanted to share. But I have a funny little teeny tiny story. When I was a kid, okay, the reason I'm thinking about this is because me and Justin had to go to the grocery store yesterday because he was leaving today, and I needed to make sure I had groceries and whatnot. And anyways, we were in the grocery store, and I had gotten everything on my list, but I forgot to put chips on my list. They have these new chips out. I don't know how new they are, but they're new to me because we just discovered them like a week ago. They're like tortilla chips. I guess it's Tostitos that makes them, but they're triangle shaped. But they're whole wheat or something like that. I guess it's whole grains or wheat grains or it's something like that. Anyways, and they're so good. Like, it might not sound like they're that good, but they are freaking good. You should try them if you haven't already. I like them with avocado, with guacamole, but they're good with cheese dip too. So, anyways, I forgot to put that on my list, so we had to go back down the chip aisle so that I could get some. And no, Justin found this big, huge bag. I mean, like family size or whatever it's called, of bugles. The kids would probably like them. That's what he said. So he's like, get those. The kids would probably like them. It was like this huge bag, and they were like $2. I guess they were on sale. I don't know. So I got them. But it reminded me of when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, I used to go to church, believe it or not. And I went to church with my great-grandparents. They went to a Methodist church. I was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 4 through 10. It was my age that we went to that church. And whenever we did, I just went because of Sunday school, because, I was a little kid. And we had the best Sunday school teacher because she let us draw and color and make stuff with glitter, and she'd give us snacks and all this. But the snacks that she always liked to give us was like juice, like orange juice or apple juice, and bugles. She always brought us bugles or M&Ms, And when I was a kid, now I can't probably do it, can't do it now because my fingers are too big. But when I was a kid, we used to, the kids in Sunday school, we used to take bugles and we would sing. My fingers are too big now, but when I was a kid, we used to put them on our fingers like this, on all of our fingers, and then, and then we would pretend like we were witches, and we'd eat our fingernails like this, like that. How weird is that? But that's the story that I was thinking about, because before I sat down to my vlog, I had to get me something to snack on because my lunch wore off. And I thought, oh, I should tell them about the bugle, so that's the bugle story. I love them things. I haven't had those things in years, but they're pretty good. They're probably not very good for you, but I still like them. So that's my story for today. If anybody out there is a reader, I would love for people anybody, whoever, to recommend some books for me to read. I love to read, and I like fantasy, sci-fi, those kind of books, like In Another World, or whatever, like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and Aliens and stuff like that. I like that kind of stuff, and I like period books, like back in the old days in the medieval times and stuff like that. And I also enjoy very much true stories, like biographies and autobiographies and stuff like that. I just recently read, I watched the movie Julie and Julia, and I liked the movie, but I preferred the parts about Julia Child. I don't really care for the parts about Julie Powell. But after watching that movie, I wanted to read the book that they had based Julia Child's half of the movie, I guess you could say, on, and it was My Life in France by Julia Child, and her nephew helped her. I cannot remember his name. But anyways, it was just written a few years before she passed away, I think. And actually, I'm pretty sure it was like a year or two before she passed away. But it's a very, very good book. And my mom just bought it for me, and she said she'd finished it, and she really, really enjoyed it. So if you haven't read that, and you would like, if you like those kind of books, if you like Julia Child, it's a very good book. And I really recommend it. So if anybody has any books they would like to recommend, let me know, because I really enjoy reading. I like to read. I like to read a good book almost more than I like to watch a good movie, because you get to be in your own little world, and I completely go into my own world when I'm reading. I'm like out of it, like I don't hear anything. I'm just immersed. So that's all I'm gonna say for now, I suppose. I'll stop rambling, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.